I've been single for like a couple of years because I don't really approach people, specifically women. I don't really approach people because in my mind, everyone is busy. I don't want to bother anybody. Do your thing, I do my thing. Plus, I feel like in the back of my mind, there's like embarrassment that I don't want to repeat. You feel me? Because the first and last time I ever in my life, the first and last time I ever approached anyone was in grade 10, Valentine's Day. I had this crush. She was, I don't really have a type, but like physically she was beautiful. She was melanin. She had a nice afro. My days. She had a nice afro. She was smart. She wore glasses. And she was just I like honesty. I like someone who's funny and has a sense of humor. And I like someone who has opinions. Like they have shit to say. You don't repeat trends or you don't just repeat shit you heard. You have your own original things. And I like that in a person. And this person before then, I had shown interest to her. I asked for a number at one point, and she kept making excuses about how I'ma keep her up at night, wara wara. But I ended up getting I ended up getting the number. We kind of talked a little bit, but it wasn't really that consistent. I feel like that was on me because when it comes to talking over the phone, I'm very inconsistent. But yeah, and over time, I just kept developing feelings, but I never expressed them. You feel me? Until Valentine's Day. And leading up to Valentine's Day, there were a lot of people talking about, yo, I want my Valentine's to do this for me. I want this and that. I want this. They were just talking about Valentine's, right? And I remember in my friend group, there was a hun that would talk about how she doesn't want flowers and chocolate. She wants a score for her birthday. I found that weird, but I took it and put it in my mind. I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy you a score for Valentine's Day. J, you feel me? Valentine's Day came. I'm not a fashion person. My style is very comfort over everything. If it's not comfortable, I'm not gonna wear it. I don't care how it looks like. But that day, I don't know, I just switched up. I wore, when you look at it, it looks like I just wore all khaki. Like, it looks like a khaki material thing. I just wear all brown. I look like a fucking... Hey, there was a lot going on. And in my mind, I'm not gonna lie to you, I looked sick. I was wearing that shit. Yo, there too. Ella, we need type. And that's type kabani, but we need type your order or something. Yo, I can't lie to you, I was feeling myself when I wore that shit. I placed it on my bed. The aina. It was the first time the aina. Jebomin bam, the aina. After the aina, they make up on la. I slept so good, bro. Because before the day, was 3 days before Valentine's Day. 3 days before Valentine's Day, I bought 2 chocolates and a score. I bought those 2 chocolates because in my head I was like, okay, let's say I found someone who doesn't have a Valentine's Day. Let me just bless them one time with a present. You feel me? I bought the score for the score lady. And then for my crush, I kind of knew what she liked. I don't know how I knew this, but I knew what she liked. I think someone told me because I don't remember asking. But I bought crush, lint. That shit is expensive for no reason. I bought a lint excellence. I bought flowers. Did I buy flowers? I don't know what else I bought besides that thing. I remember I bought flowers, a sweet, and something else. And I put everything in my bag, and I went home, ironed this shit, put everything that needs to be in the fridge. I put it in the fridge to preserve. To me, I made a whole movie in my head about how this thing was gonna go. Me, in my mind, I was like, okay, I'm gonna meet the people who doesn't have Valentine's Day, bless them, make their day. I was gonna go to the score lady, give her score, she would hug me or some shit. And then I would give my crush this thing. She would appreciate it, hug me, and then we would do other shit after. I was excited. I was very excited. We get there. Morning comes. I wake up. I wash my balls. I wash my teeth. I wash everything that needs to be washed. I feel good. I wear my Johnny t-shirt. I wear my Johnny fucking... Hey, man, little Johnny, man. That's us. Bruh. Looking back, I look dumb. But in the moment, you couldn't say shit to me, bro. I felt like the shit. I went there. I went to school, wara wara. Before I went to school, we had 2 or 3 periods before I met up with my crush in the class. In the first 2 periods, I had given the score. I had given the 1 or 2 chocolates away. And those people felt something. There was a reaction. So in my mind, I was like, okay, everything is going well. There's a reaction there. I'm doing good things. You thought. Kosa period comes. Period 3. In the morning, bruh. Period 3. Maybe I'm forgetting this thing wrong. But it was Kosa or English. Period 3. I arrived there. When I arrive, the first person that sees me is my friend. My friend was looking like an American person. Streetwear. He was looking fly. Had a fresh cut. He just looked good. Me, I was the opposite. I looked like a Johnny, and I didn't have a haircut. When I get there, he saw me and just laughed, right? He laughed, I whiz. Bear in mind, before then, people saw that I had other shit in my bag. People saw this shit and they were like, oh, is it for Banban? Is it for Banban? Everyone, I don't know how in thy fuck. But everyone knew that I was gonna give it to this person. I don't know why. I don't know how. I never told anybody. But somehow, someway, everyone had those. Everyone caught that, okay, oh yeah, I'm also nigga the present, go Banban. Sure, I didn't deny it. I was like, yes, yes. We keep it moving. The day comes. Everyone is in class. The teacher leaves. She wants to go do something. I reach for my bag. I take these things out. I take them out. I stand up. I'm the only one standing. I stand up. And now people are whispering, pointing by, hey, what's gonna happen? Is he giving it? Oh my God, he's giving it. I go to my crush's thingy. And this memory just proved to me that being nice is not the way. As in, being nice isn't all that you need as a person to be. You have to be actually attractive and you have to apply pressure. Me, I didn't do shit. I just went there. I stood. She was right here. I stood. I gave her the things and I just looked at her. Bruh, this hand, I could see. There was a glare in her glasses on some anime shit. There was a glare in her glasses, but I could see her eyes, bruh. She looked at me, took these things, put it in a bag, and just went to sleep. Bear in mind, while everything is happening, the entire classroom, men and fucking women, they're all screaming, kiss him, hug him, nye, just applying stupid pressure. That's the only shit I hear. I felt so small. I couldn't even hear myself think. All I could hear is kiss him, hug him, nye, stand up, wara. This son didn't succumb to the peer pressure, bro. She didn't give a fuck about the peer pressure, bro. She just looked at me, took these things, put it in her pocket, put it in a bag. Fethu njani? Akwazi wathi enkosi, brah. But I wears, it's fine. I look at her. I realize, wow, okay, it's chai. I'm not gonna get what I thought I was gonna get. I'm not gonna get a hug. I'm not gonna get a thank you. I'm not gonna get a kiss. It's chai. I'm not getting shit. So I decided to walk. While I walk, these people are like, no, don't walk away. Nye. Bruh, before then, I had never approached anyone in my life. Bruh. Never. That was the first and only time. And it was trash, bruh. I know why. Because I didn't apply any pressure. Because I wasn't a charming nigga at the time. I wasn't charming. I was just nice, bruh. Grade 10, I was a nice gent. Before then, I did some similar shit to this one. And bought fucking jewelry. Who the fuck buys jewelry, bruh? I bought jewelry for one hand. She just took it. Never spoke to me again. Bruh. And the only times I had ever been in a relationship, in a serious relationship, I didn't do shit. We would interact. They would find me cool. And then they would confess, "Bah, Yella, I like you." And I would say, "Oh shit, I like you too. Let's do something." Those are the only times that I've ever dated. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, all you need to do is show that you're interested in someone and show that you like someone. No, that's not the way, bruh. That's not the way. And I learned that shit the hard way, bruh. I haven't applied it. I haven't. Even after that, in grade 11, in grade 12, I dated 2 people in that entire year. Which is a big plus to me. That's a W to me. But I dated 2 people in that year. It was 2 people. And both of them, they came up to me, they're like, "Bruh, I like you. And I think we can do something." And I was like, okay, let's do something. Let's see where it goes. And we saw where it went. It was nice. The only time I decided, Yazin, let me do something. It was shy, boy. Fair to, hello, no. Bruh. And I don't remember what I did after that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I remember after I gave her the things and she looked at me and went to sleep, I remember everyone was cheering. Hey, I walked. I went to my desk. I just looked into the abyss, bro. I was like, yo, could have gone way different, bro. And my friend was like, bruh, it's shy. I forgot what he said. But he said something about, bruh, it's okay, bro. What things like this happen, bro. And he can't say that shit because he did the same shit, but he applied pressure and he got a hand. Kinda. Bruh, I felt so sad after that, bruh. I'm not gonna lie to you. I felt so sad after that, bruh. Bruh. And before that, I had applied pressure in grade 7. I don't know if it's grade 4 or grade 7, but in between. between grade 4 and grade 6, I had applied pressure to a hun that stayed in my residential area. And things were going well, bruh. Things were going well. I was doing shit to her that other niggas wanted to do, and it didn't happen. Yes, I was a kid. I wasn't having sex and doing all kinds of shit. I was just talking. And the way she talked to me was different from how she talked to other niggas. To the point where she would give me shit. Jay. So I knew at that point in time that applying pressure works. But in my mind, I was like, nah, I'm just gonna be nice. And shit's gonna happen. And then I'm gonna live happily ever after. Nah, man. Didn't happen, man. Instead, I wasted money. I wasted plus minus 100, 200 rand for that day. And I didn't. And I got nothing back, bro. No return on investment, bro. No profits. Nothing, bro. No shareholder revenue. It was shy. Nah, bro. And in that point in time, that memory always stays in my head because it made me realize that being nice is not enough. It will never be enough. You can't just be nice in life. You have to apply pressure. That's the only time you can get what you want. Is if you apply pressure and work for it. Whether you work for it by talking, you work for it by being a slave. Okay, that's a lie. Don't be a slave. But you just have to work for it and make sure that you have the scenario and you have the process. Then you go with that process. I don't have a reason. There's no conclusion. I thought about this when I was busy playing PlayStation.